Hey guys, this is Jesse with J-Man Fitness, and this video I'm going to teach you how to track your macros, how to weigh out certain foods, and I'm going to go through a list of foods for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and some snacks, and I'm going to try to hit that 2,563 calories that we figured out I need to hit in the first video. So let's get to it. Okay, so I just picked out a few things here. This is not actually me eating all this food, guys. This is just a bunch of stuff that I picked. I put it in my phone and in my Fitness Pal, and got it pretty close to that calorie amount we're trying to hit. So this is kind of how I like to eat, you guys. For instance, my breakfast might be something simple like this. Two of these yogurts. They are Dannon Light and Fit. The reason why I get them is because they're super low in calories and they're really high in protein, 12 grams of protein. So if we pretend that we ate two of those for breakfast with one packet of this high fiber oatmeal, there's all the nutrition facts right there, and then a banana. Here's how you would track it. You would look up in your phone or on my Fitness Pal on the website, Dannon Light and Fit Strawberry Greek Yogurt. And you would try to match these calories to what it says on the label there. If we go over here, if you can see, it says Dannon Light and Fit Greek Strawberry. That's 2 servings worth. See how it says 300 grams? Well, one packet of it is 150 grams. So I have 2 of them. So see how it says 160 calories? I have 2 cups worth, and each cup is 80 calories, as we saw. Okay, so you just look it up in the search bar, or there is a barcode on the actual box this comes in. You can just scan it with your phone. Alright, so that's that for the oatmeal. If you're using the app on your phone, you just find the barcode right there on the box. You scan it with your phone using my Fitness Pal, and it'll enter in all this information. The calories, grams of fat, all this nutritional information. It'll put it right in your phone and right in the app, and it'll show up right here: Quaker oats, maple and brown sugar, high fiber, 160 calories per packet. Okay, and then lastly, for this banana, what you want to do to be accurate is you want to weigh out the banana after it's peeled. You're obviously not going to eat the peel, so you peel it. You weigh it on here. It's going to be probably around 100 grams, maybe more, for a larger banana. But try to get it close. And then what you do is you look up banana, raw banana, in your phone or in the website, and you look it up. You put it in, and you set the grams to match what you weighed out. So I'm pretending that my banana weighed 130 grams. So I actually put that 130 grams in my phone under raw bananas. Okay. And that's my breakfast. Okay, so that's the first part of the day, and I'll show you what lunch looks like. Okay, here's what part of lunch looks like. What I'm going to put under lunch first is a Quest bar. Okay, and for this is really easy. You just scan that barcode, scan the barcode, and it'll put in all the nutritional information. Calories is 190. Okay. And then I'm going to have a whole bag of beef jerky. Again, you scan the barcode with your phone, and it will it'll give you this nutritional information. But what you want to do is, if you eat the whole bag, you want to put in that you're eating 3 servings, because see how it says servings per container, about 3. If you eat the whole bag, you want to put in those 3 servings. Or if you only eat part of the bag, you want to weigh out what you do eat. So if you're only going to eat half of it, let's say, weigh out what you do eat, and then put it in as ounces. So if one serving size is 1 ounce, and you have 1.5 ounces, then you want to put in 1.5 servings that you ate of this beef jerky. But to get the nutritional information in there, you just scan the barcode. Okay? And then for my post-workout shake, I usually just have a scoop of whey protein and with like a half a scoop of dextrose. So this protein is real easy. Again, you just find the barcode right here, scan the barcode, and the nutritional information comes up. 120 calories per scoop. Again, I'm not getting into macros too much, but the calories more so. And then dextrose powder, I don't know that there's a label you can scan, but you can look it up as dextrose in MyFitnessPal. And right here it shows it. See, lunch, now foods, dextrose. And a half of a scoop that I measured out is 4 grams or 6 teaspoons. That'll give you the calories. Just make sure you weigh that out too. Or get really close. I mean, as close as possible. It's best to weigh it out. Even the whey protein right there, you know, it's best to weigh it out. But if you want to just do 1 scoop like it says, that's fine. And then you got the beef jerky right there that I talked about, 3 ounces of it, 1 Quest bar, okay, and then I just threw this this Subway sandwich in there, this 6-inch sub, just because if you want to go out and eat, you guys, you can look that stuff up too. I mean, I literally just typed in my phone, Subway spicy Italian, 6, or I put the number 6, I think, and they'll give you a list of stuff, and you just pick the one that it is, and it's usually fairly obvious. So you just click on it, and that's already in there. So I just wanted to show you that. I didn't really have a Subway sandwich today, but sometimes I do, and you can do that with most things that you go out and eat. So, all right, next I'll show you what I eat for dinner usually. Okay, guys, I'm not going to cook dinner or anything, and I usually have a little bit more than this for dinner. It doesn't look like much. I don't eat all this chicken, by the way. I take a couple pieces out, 2 or 3 pieces of these chicken thighs or chicken breasts, whatever I have on hand, whatever I prefer, and I cook it first, and then I weigh it out. You can weigh it out before you cook it, but the calories do change because it does lose some weight after it cooks. So whatever you do, whether you weigh it out before you cook it or after, just make sure that it's in your MyFitnessPal as, you know, you're weighing it out cooked or uncooked. And I don't know if this says it. Yes, it does say it. See, I put it in as chicken thigh, meat only, cooked. It's important. And like I said, if you measure it beforehand, if that's how you prefer to do it, just make sure you pick one that says uncooked or raw. So, you know, it says right there 6 ounces. I just put that in there. It's usually around 6 ounces. Sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little less. And you can always change that number in your phone or on the website. So yeah, you just basically cook it and weigh it out, or weigh it out and cook it, and then put in how many ounces that you're eating. And it's that simple. Okay, so the next thing that I do here is I make sweet potato fries all the time. Sometimes I just make a baked sweet potato. That's the sweet potato. I'll either throw it in the oven, bake it like a baked potato, or I'll cut it up into fries and bake it on a pan. What you want to do with that, again, after it's done cooking, just measure everything that or all the sweet potato that you're eating, and just put it in your phone or app, and right there is I search for sweet potato. It's pretty common. 250 grams is a fairly large sweet potato, but I just put it in there for now. But whatever yours weighs, change those grams. You know, usually you measure that in grams. I'm sure there's an option to measure it in ounces if that's what you prefer. But I measure mine in grams. So the last thing is the Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce, or regular barbecue sauce, whatever, same calories. 70 calories per serving. See, all the left numbers are calories. What I do there is I put it on top of my chicken. So I will weigh out my chicken after it's done cooking, put that on my phone, and then here it says, if you can read it, says that 1 serving size is 2 tablespoons or 37 grams. Okay, and that's all I use. I don't need any more than that. Whatever you use, just make sure you weigh it out. So I measure 37 grams on top of my chicken. So I'll put the chicken on here. Let's just pretend I got it on here. And I'll zero it out. Okay, put it on grams. So you can see that. Okay, and then I will basically just start pouring barbecue sauce on top of the cooked chicken until it reaches 37 grams. Then I know I got 37 grams of this barbecue sauce. So like I said, guys, that's a typical dinner. I usually have more than just that. I'll throw in some other stuff depending on what I'm doing, if I'm bulking or dieting or whatever it is. But that is typical for me, and that's how simple it is. It might look like a lot of work. I'm trying to explain it to you guys, but once you start doing it, it really doesn't take that long, maybe a week or two to get used to, and it really is necessary. So I will show you the last thing that I eat for the day. Okay, so the last thing I eat for the day under snacks is some cottage cheese and a Skinny Cow vanilla ice cream sandwich, or whatever flavor I happen to have. So over here I like fat-free cottage cheese. Just saves on, you know, some fats for me. Fats are higher in calories, so it's just easier to get all your calories in when stuff is lower in fat. Anyway, oh, here they are. So here are the nutrition facts. Calories is 80 calories per serving, and that's per half cup, or 113 grams. I measure out 216 grams, so 1 full cup of cottage cheese, which is 160 calories. I do that just because I like to get in at least 20-25 grams of protein in at night. So yeah, so twice that, 13 would be 26 grams of protein. Anyways, so I do 1 cup of that. I measure out 226 grams on the food scale, and then sometimes I will have this, if it fits my calories. 1 sandwich is 150 calories. Pretty low in fat, so that's nice. It saves on calories, and they are delicious. So there we go. Got through all 4 meals, and we'll just take a look at the bottom here. How close did I get? So total calories is on the left here. My total I hit was 2556. My goal was 2563, and so basically I have 7 calories remaining. Just get it close, guys. If you're within 20 calories, you nailed it. I mean, don't worry too much about getting it dead on. It's not crazy important if you're just trying to lose weight in general. This is just a starting point too, you guys. This is just kind of where you want to start, 500 calorie deficit, and then go from there. You can look at the carbs. I went over my goal carbs and under my goal protein. I'll go into that in another video, but yeah, I got my calories pretty close, and I wouldn't worry about that 7 calorie difference. If you wanted to eat 7 calories more or 20 calories more, go for it, but just try to keep it close, and that's the bottom line. Okay guys, we just went through basically a full day of eating without really eating anything, but that's fine. It just kind of, I hope it gave you an idea of what to do in the kitchen. You know, as far as what foods to eat, I'll probably get into that more when I discuss macros, you know, keeping your protein high and stuff like that. But that's how to track calories in general. The more accurate you are, the better you're going to be off, because if you don't track certain things, you could be off by quite a bit. So it's not as much work as it looks like. If you start doing it after a week or two, it'll get easier, okay? So just know that it can actually be fun, because when you're doing this and you're tracking everything, you know that, okay, I know that I am hitting my calorie goal, therefore I know I'm going to lose weight as long as I found my deficit number, you know, and I set it at that. So that's the bottom line. I think in the next video I will talk about the importance of hitting your calories every day, and then probably make a video on how I like to track my progress, because that's also very important too. So we'll get into that later, but I hope you liked the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.
We let it go, I can't hold it anymore. Let's be original. The whole spark, can you feel it? Coming along, break the silence. Non-directional, no holds